Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Let's Play Rimworld Alpha 15. I had a little recording problem, so that's why the last episode got cut off, and I think I'm like an hour earlier than whenever that episode ended, but that's just however best I can do with the autosave. So yeah, the one thing I think I did that I had yet to do, well, that I've yet to do now is add another machining table, and then add dining tables as well as a standing lamp. I said a standing lamp. Okay, that works. Alright, so that works. One thing I've actually been playing on my own, because obviously I play games other than whatever I'm Let's Playing, because not always do I feel like commentating whenever I'm playing. I've actually been going back and playing Fallout 4. I know a lot of the people that are a big fan of the Fallout series don't like Fallout 4, but I personally really enjoy it. And I actually do like all the colony building, or settlement building, I should say, and all that stuff. I think the thing I really just don't like is the stupid Radiant quests. Those are kind of annoying, but otherwise I enjoy the game quite a bit. And there's a random personal shield out here. I think it might have been dropped by Hariel, probably, yeah. I think Hariel, for whatever reason, yeah, the last time she broke down, she ran all the way, or I still call it a she just because Hariel makes me think of Harley Quinn for some reason, so I don't know, it's weird. Okay, this is almost done, yeah, well, I just need one more haul of steel, and hopefully then just one more haul of, you know, I'm going to force you to do this. I don't really want to wait till the next morning, because as you can see, we're not producing very much electricity. So it's going to make Hydra pissed, but I'm going to force him to work through the whole night, I think. And then we just need components, so that hopefully he'll be able to do that in one trip. You can never really tell, though. Sometimes they don't always grab the optimum amount of resources. So how many do you have? You do indeed have 8. Thank you very much. Although I don't remember if Hydra's a very good constructor. Let's see. He's got a semi-decent skill. He just doesn't have a very high motivation to learn it. But yeah, he has a 6, so I mean, it's a lot better than half my other constructors. Oh my god, a Manhunter pack. Elephants, apparently. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 elephants. Wow. I don't know much. I don't even know if I've ever been attacked by elephants before. I think they must be a newer type of animal in the game. They will probably hurt very much though, and I'm sure they're gonna take a hell of a beating when it comes to firepower. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna have my 2 people with the worst weapons. Actually, honestly, I think crucible rifles are almost the worst weapons. So I'm gonna have my 2 people with the crucible rifles man these turrets, man these MMG nests. And everyone else I'll just sort of have off to the side, because what I want to do is I can guarantee we're probably not going to take down these elephants with the first volley of turret fire. And we don't have very much electricity, actually very, very little electricity. Okay, at least the solar panels are starting to function, but we have very little electricity that we can use. It's weird how their pathing is just so strange sometimes. We will have, okay, if Hydra can get that done before they really start attacking, we should have a good amount of electricity, unless, of course... Okay, good. We do have a continuous line from here to here. I know it got severed at some point during some raid or another, but just wanted to make sure I actually reconnected it. Okay, someone needs to activate that. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to let, or at least I'm going to try to let the turrets take most of the... Okay, yeah, everyone needs to just start running now. We're going to try to distract them on foot because the elephants aren't the quickest. We're going to try to distract them on foot and let the turrets do all the firing. You know what I mean? Yeah, fortunately, all the elephants, I think, are damaged, so they're slowed down quite a bit. So we're just going to keep running around, I think. Okay. Okay, Hydra got the turret, or the geothermal done, so our turrets should be good. We're just going to make a bit of a trek around the base, you know, show the elephants, give them a nice grand tour. if you will. And now everyone should duck off to this direction, because I don't want friendly fire if we can avoid it. And Hydra, you can like move down here or something, just to prevent friendly fire. And now we should hopefully be able to take them out pretty easily with a nice volley of turret fire. Actually, maybe you guys should move out so you don't destroy our own turrets. Alright, 3 left. Actually 4, there's just 1 that's really slow. Okay, now 3 left. Oh, Hydra, you're actually starting to... You're not doing so well. Oh, and you're getting hit. Okay, only 1 left. Oh, thank God. Hydra, oh, fortunately the turrets didn't hit Hydra, and that is that. Yeah, that was a little interesting, but now we're going to have a shit ton of elephant meat. I really hope we get a, who's missing a weapon? Arthur, how the hell did you drop your weapon? Actually, apparently you're designated to be a... Okay, yeah, let me, I didn't really... I don't know what I was thinking when I assigned all of this crap. I really wasn't thinking at all. Okay, Arthur, I think he... Okay, he prefers meleeing, but I'm just gonna give him a weapon just to make my life easier. So, yeah, Arthur, assign. You should be a soldier. And I'll go ahead and give you a weapon if we even have one, because we really don't have any ranged weaponry. Okay, so now that I've got this going on, let me go here, move that down to 2 and that down to 1, and we'll do the same thing here. So, assault rifle 2, sniper rifle 1. Okay, there we go. That should make life a little easier. And we do have another thing of art. Ooh, a superior sculpture, 77 beauty. Let's read the description. On the sculpture is a portrayal of a jackal in the formal suit, the formal suit of an old man. The work has a neoclassical feeling and a very static structure. A dead swan smiles in the lower part of the image. Okay, this makes sense. Yeah, like that's one of the examples of the randomization of the art making like 0 sense. Then again, I guess I'm not an art major, so I don't know what... I'm sure those words mean something, but they don't mean anything to me personally, so, you know. Also, I can rescue the elephant. No thanks, I'm just gonna melee it to death. Same with that one. Actually, you know what? Okay, let me just, this will take forever if I try to melee them all. Let's see how quickly you can fire. Yeah, quite a bit quicker. Okay, and there's the 1. Yeah, and I guess I'd prefer having the elephants not bleed out on all my stuff. Because Tarthkin's spending all his time cleaning up blood from a bleeding animal, logically. Okay, no, you're doing me a not smart thing there. Okay, good. I was hoping the 2 of you concentrating your fire could manage to kill one already practically dead elephant. Oh my, I just remembered. These tusks, they are worth a shit ton of money, so I'm really hoping we can get an exotic goods trader, because we've got tusks, we've got those... Yeah, we've got those scyther blades, I think. I couldn't remember if I did that or not before the recording error. I think we have scyther blades, and I think we can either sell those to a bulk goods, or not. I don't think we can sell them to a bulk goods trader, but I think we can sell them to either an exotic goods trader or a weapons trader. So I really want an exotic goods trader or a weapons trader, because for one, I've got a lot of shitty weaponry that I want to sell. And secondly, my god, we've got a bunch of shit here. Ugh. We've got so much food from those elephants now, and now we're just throwing some outside. Yeah, I could really go for a trader or 2. You know what I think I'm going to do? It'll cost us quite a bit of money, I think. Do we even have money? We've got 1,968. I'm going to call up the... let me see. Yeah, the Bren of Raccoon. They're the one people that don't hate us. Going to call up the Bren of Raccoon. I'm going to request a trade caravan, specifically... Oh, they don't even have exotic goods trader. I can only... specify bulk goods, combat, or slaver. Well, slaver is out of the question. I don't know if they would be willing to buy. The problem is I'm not sure if I'm pretty sure they don't buy the tusks or anything, and no, I don't think I think I'd need an exotic goods trader to sell the tusks. Oh, that's the problem. I don't think there's any way I'm making friends with them. Yeah, fuck. I need. The problem is to make friends with those guys, the accountants. Because of that one misunderstanding, I'll have to wait for a raid from them, and then we'll have to try to take out the raid and get a few prisoners and then release them for goodwill. Speaking of which, we need more turrets now because we lost those 3 in that one battle a while ago. We are very low on components now, though, too. Yeah, let me cancel this because, yeah, there's not much good that's doing me. Yeah, we're running low on components now. I think I've got Vibes is slowly making us more components, but it's definitely a very slow and tedious process. I'm curious if he has a higher crafting skill now. Still only 10. Yeah, crafting really doesn't do much good. Well, I mean, I shouldn't say it doesn't do much good, but it's just a very long and tedious process. Okay, I'm glad we've got that done, though. Is there any components nearby? Just because I kind of really need them. Yeah, there's not really any in any of these smaller structures. There's quite a bit of steel, but no components on the surface, which is a little annoying. Okay, I do see a component way tucked over in this corner, which hopefully it's more than just the one. We'll see. I do kind of want to get these as well. It's so far away, but I really do want the extra components because we're running a little too close for comfort for me. Oh, you're hauling that clothing from like a year ago. I guess you can go ahead and do that. More random junk chocolate, apparently. Okay then, new lovers. Wow, that's actually the first group of lovers we have. Vibes and Yumeko are lovers. Interesting. Yeah, I think that's the very first set of lovers I've had this playthrough, which is surprising. I think in the Ice Sheet one I had like 3 sets of lovers. Like I think almost every colonist had a love relationship or something, which is funny. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, fortunately, because my people aren't getting high anymore, it seems like they're so much quicker when it comes to mining, which is nice. There you go. Good job. Alright, that's quite a few components. Well, not too many, but enough to keep us going a little longer. Yeah, you really do want to get component assembly done very quickly because it takes so long for it to be a worthwhile process. I don't think we... let me look, because I feel like we should have produced one by now. For some reason, Vibes seems to keep starting on multiple projects, because we've got both an assault rifle and a sniper rifle. And he seems very indecisive about which he wants to do. I guess I'll just have to wait. I could use more wood. A lot of people are idle, so I'm just gonna send everyone out to chop down some trees. Oh, I never allowed sowing. That's stupid. Should have done that a long time ago. We should be able to still get a crop, I think. Yeah, it is just the beginning of summer now. Fortunately, the end of the winter, we didn't have a stupid cold snap for once, because I think the last 2 winters or something we had cold snaps, or we just had unseasonably cold weather towards the end of winter, so we just weren't able to grow any crops, which was really annoying. Ah, water is delicious, is it not? Water from the Nile. Huh. Did those get done yet? No, not quite yet. Close but no cigar. Yeah, I could try like adding more turrets or something like that, or maybe adding more MMG, but I think our biggest priority is doing what we're doing over here, is producing actual weaponry, because our main problem is just that we've got such shitty weapons, you know? That's just our #1 problem. So once we can get assault rifles and sniper rifles, that'll really help us out significantly. Okay, they should get all this harvesting done this episode. And actually, on a random aside, I noticed there was this, or I watched a Let's Play. Normally nowadays, I don't watch many Let's Plays, but when I do, it's of like weird, obscure old games that I would never personally play. Actually, one Let's Play, I used to always watch point-and-click games because I'm not someone who ever enjoyed games like that, point-and-click adventure games. So that's one type of Let's Play I always watched, or people that played those games, because it's something I know I would never play, so I just find it interesting to watch someone play something that I personally wouldn't play. But anyways, I was watching this one FMV, which stands for full motion video, I think. And it's like a style of games, I think, that was popular sometime around the 90s, where it was basically all the sprites and whatnot were captured from full motion video. And nowadays they look really cheesy and shitty because a lot of the sprites are just really low resolution. So it just is a lot of the games that were made are very like campy, and a lot of them are like cult classics because they're so weird and unusual. But anyways, my point of going off on that aside was, I watched this one Let's Play of a game called Harvester, and it was just, it's so weird. That is one thing I think you miss out on nowadays, because although indie games are really popular, I feel like almost the games of like the 90s and 80s were just really strange. Like people, I don't know, a lot of indie developers, like indie games are so much more popular now, or they're like, it's like a, I don't know, it's just it's like a genre in and of itself, whereas way back when it wasn't really like a genre, I don't think. Because I feel, well, if you think about it, way back in the early games of video games, almost every developer was an indie developer, and a lot of developers were just starting out. And it's only now that we've got companies like Bethesda and EA and Ubisoft and all that that are just becoming behemoths of the industry, and they control a lot of things. So really, indie games are, I think, a new thing, just because people are going back to wanting to play games, small games that are just sort of creative endeavors made by small groups. But anyways, I'm going off on a crazy aside here. My main point was, it's like if you watch a lot of crazy, weird games that are from like the early like 90s, there's some that are just so strange. I suppose that's also probably because that's when a lot of like, I think, drug usage, like psychedelics, you know, I think there was a big wave of that around the 90s, so yeah, all the elephant meat we had here is rotting away, and there's not much we can do about it. I know I could expand this area, but we just have so much food there, it's not much of a point. Yeah, so that's too bad, but whatever. Not much I can do about it unless I want to expand this area, but I don't know. I guess it wouldn't be that hard to do. Literally all I'd have to do is go like, yeah, we have a lot of slate too. You know what? I just said I wasn't. I just went on such a big rant about how I wasn't going to do it, and now I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. I know, aren't I stupid? Okay, I'll do that, and then once that's finished, I can construct or deconstruct all that, and then I can also add flooring because we have plenty of wood. Yeah, after that, we've got plenty of wood over here. And actually, I'm going to do something a little weird, but I noticed it does help. You can make sort of like a... And you see this in like I'm sure you all see this in like Walmarts and a lot of large convenience stores and whatnot. You see like double doors, and I think that's meant to keep the heat in, or the cold. Or, well, it's either to keep the heat in, or it's to keep heat from coming in the summer. And I think it works quite... I don't know. I have noticed it works in this game, or at least someone recommended it to me, and I kind of just went along with it. Although, you know, we don't have any steel, so that's a problem. We're going to need to mine some more. Okay, we started mining here a while ago, so let's continue that. And let me look for a close steel thinger. Because I know there's steel all over the map, but I want to find one that's relatively close. I guess this is probably the closest I'm going to get. Yeah, I might want to actually get deep mining researched. You know what, I'm just going to go down the line of research right now, because we have enough people. I'm just going to sort of start completing the research, because there's nothing right now I'm particularly interested in. Like, geothermal generating and component assembly was my sort of main goals of research. So now I think I'm just going to go down the line and build up my researcher's skill as well, because I think, yeah, I had to reassign Sarah instead of Vibes, because Vibes is one of our only good crafters, so I'll just let Sarah build her skill up a little more. Alright, so yes, I was worrying about steel, so now that that's done, I want to put steel doors here. And it's also useful because when my idiot colonists decide to block my doorways with food, it helps a little. And that's just what they did now. Actually, all my stuff is going to start rotting, I'm sure. Okay. Oh, of course, because I forbid... Okay, they were willing to move it, even though it was forbidden, but now I'm sure they aren't willing to haul it or anything. Same with that. Please just... I said, what? What are you doing, bud? Haul that, please. Okay, I know there's incomplete stacks. Thank you. Jeez, took you long enough. Okay, so there. Now we aren't gonna spoil all our food. Oh shit! What did I do? I forgot. I put my stupid coolers there, so it's blocking the coolers. God damn it! That was stupid of me. I just realized it now. Okay. I guess that's not a good idea in the end. I guess I'll keep that one there. But otherwise, that was stupid. Of course, let me just find a... Let me find some deconstructor. Okay. Oh, that was stupid of me. I didn't think about that at all, that might happen right there. Although, unfortunately, they never built the damn roof, so now it's considered outside. So if some of these idiots could please roof the area, thank you very much. No, I don't want that to be its own stockpile. That can be a stockpile, and I'm going to delete that. Don't want food in the middle of the doorway. Alright, that should be a little better. Yeah, I guess if I'm gonna do that like I wanted to, I'm gonna have to make 2 more coolers, or I'll just have to move the coolers somewhere else. But you can't just do that, so I'll end up losing some components in the process. Are we completely out of steel? I think we are, because I don't see any steel anymore. Slaver? I don't think a slaver is anything I really want, but maybe they'll buy some of the random crap we have. Speaking of which, I know I was mentioning... I don't know if I did that this episode or if that was in the episode that like was halfway done. I don't even remember. I know I was mentioning... Okay, let's just do this right away before I forget. I'm selling all this random shit. Yeah, we've still got weapons from that tribal raid we had like half a year ago in this game, because we haven't had any traders really. Alright, I guess that's as good as we're gonna get. Oh my god. I don't remember. I remember I was contemplating requesting a trader, and I don't know if I never did, or if that was in... Yeah, I don't know if I never did, or if there was one that came and I just completely forgot about it like an idiot. I can't quite tell, which is kind of sad. Oh, I think we're getting milk from the camels, aren't we? Because I don't know where else that milk would have came from. Alright, yeah. Continue down the line. Right, that's a little better looking. I could enclose our entire base, actually, just to help the heating and whatnot, but meh. It's working. Yeah, and right now the temperature is at a pretty decent amount, so I don't really worry about that right now. Oh, yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to end this episode here. I don't even know how long it was. There are certain episodes like this where they're kind of so uneventful that I can't tell if it's been 10 minutes or if it's been 30 minutes. I know, that's kind of pathetic, but I noticed that's what happens with really uneventful episodes. I can't even, like, tell how long it's been because it's just... There's not, like, any events for me to form a memory over. Yeah, this was a little boring of one. Yeah, they're not willing to trade. So yeah, I'm gonna end this here, so thank you all for watching and hope to see you next time. Goodbye.